Mitchell was selling the tickets to everyone, to his own mother, even, and even to his girlfriend, to his wife. She's pregnant.
Yeah,
So when she came, he told her that she needs to buy two tickets because she's pregnant, and they're like two people. So he didn't give her to enter the venue up until she bought the two tickets, double priced. Yeah,
That's it. It's
Mitchell
the
is
only way.
amazing. Very greedy, but amazing.
Yeah, you have.
You
you
know.
you gotta be, man. That's its first show, man. Congratulations on producing and also performing. It's hard. Ask Oleg.
Ask Oleg.
Yeah,
It's
he's been
hard.
doing it. I love the hustle though, man. Oleg is like stand-up comedian, but also producer now. So he doesn't have any inhibitions, zero inhibitions to do whatever content, come what it takes to sell the tickets, right?
I'm like the Swiss Army knife. I will do whatever it takes.
No, but don't call me Chetan, man. Today I'm wearing the glasses. I'm
Sorry.
conscious Morpheus, the name you
The
gave me.
unconscious Morpheus. I love how every person you meet and you say you're conscious Morpheus, the first thing you hear is that you're unconscious Morpheus. It's so funny. I heard so many conversation of you telling that you're conscious Morpheus, and it's always the same answer. It's amazing.
Isn't that a good name then?
It,
Conversation starter.
it's the best. Like, it's ridiculous even before you started the jokes. Like, you just go on the stage and you're already funny,
It's
just
like, who
being
is this
yourself.
guy?
Oh my god.
Oh man, I so today basically I called you both so I can do my set because you're not giving me that opportunity. So I'm like, get these two both here and just practice your thing, right?
Yeah, start to do your set. Come on. 5 minute set.
The set is on the fly. That's why live stream. Mitch, how you feeling, man? Like today you're in a shirt. Like I never thought I never see you as somebody in a shirt.
Yeah, man, you'd be surprised. That's why I'm a man of many hats, as they say.
And many
Uh,
shirts in your
Here
case.
they don't see my comedy side here, and then with you guys don't see my serious side. But yeah, man, I'm just here. I'm just here. I work in the office on a nice live stream with you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So before I keep talking about it, your many hats, I just want to check from
Shirts.
my team there. Samir, are you able to hear me fine? You said change the mic. Are you okay? Are you okay with it or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, it seems good now.
I
Seems
didn't
good.
know Samir is here.
Yeah, man. There's always a team behind.
He's
Conscious
hiding. He's
Morpheus.
hiding.
He's hiding right now. It's like little late at night. Plus, he's shy. I mean, he needs to open up a little bit. Maybe spend more
Yeah.
time with Oleg.
Take
What's
your
the
shirt
YouTube
off,
channel?
Samir.
Say that again.
What's the
Take your
YouTube
shirt
channel?
off, Samir.
You both
That's
speak
so cool.
together.
No, what's the YouTube channel that we're live on?
@Dex Story guys. Samir, why don't you put the link here so people can share it on their Instagram.
Next story guy. Okay.
By the way, in the other room, there's a big poster, big ass poster.
I
Uh,
thought there is a big woman. In the other room, there is a big woman
There's just a
tied
big
up.
woman waiting.
he forgets I'm married and I have a son sleeping in the other room. But yeah, you can still have a woman. Yeah, you're right. You can still have a big woman, right? So there's a big poster which says, "It's a woman's world, and you're lucky to be here." I
Fair.
swear to God, that's a big poster, and my wife keeps showing me that every time we have an argument. Like, look at that.
You better recognize.
What is
You better
it?
know who the boss is, right?
Yeah, man. Who
I
the boss?
think he's
They
abusing chat.
literally bring humans into this world. It's they are literally like the next best thing to like gods. We help implant the seed, but they grow a child, a human actually. They grow a human, which is insane.
If you're gonna have a baby, you like these little Olegs. They look exactly like you, and
Absolutely. I
that's
will be
also
like a
imagine.
printing machine. I want 15 kids.
Hmm.
I love sneakers. So
Hmm.
I love like Nike shoes and Reeboks and Adidas. So I want 15 children, and probably I will send them to China so that they will be able to work on some shoes plant and to work hard and to send some shoes to their daddy, me.
Wow, what a
That's
plan, man!
employee discount.
You're a sick guy, man.
I'm
This
not a
is
cigar. I'm just an industrialist. I'm an
industrialist.
industrialist, father,
Good,
father of the industry.
father of
I'm
the industry.
I'm capitalist father,
Yeah,
father of the nations.
father of the nation. So why are you here to sell your comedy shows? You already have so much money.
No, I didn't say I have money. I said I want 15 children,
After that, you'll make money.
and then I will be making money on them.
See, that's the thing about live stream, right? Live stream is live stream. I mean, you can filter the people and so that they get the vibe,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's still some surprises at the end of the day.
Do we know how many people are watching us?
You will be disappointed right now. Don't worry
Zero.
about that.
Zero. Okay.
Not zero, man. Samir is watching. I hope Samir, you're
Samir,
watching.
Samir is watching and crying. And he's like,
So the reason I wanted to do this is, of course, there is some audience who might be watching, but it stays there and it stays raw. I don't need to get into editing. I don't need to do like go back and do this. It is what it is. So even if you listen again, it feels natural. That's why I'm like, let's do live stream over just the usual podcast, and I'm doing every
absolutely.
day. And every day I do it without fail. You guys are number 10, the number 10 episode, a milestone episode for me. Congratulations, bro. But congratulations on you becoming a father soon, and I know good luck for that. And I can feel you when you say that women are the real super human beings in this world. We're all just there to serve them, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is correct. This is correct. You
What are
know,
you gonna sell, man? What are you in the mood to? You look like today like an insurance broker more than a car salesman.
Or CRA worker. Like, I have a feeling you're going to check my taxes now.
like if you
I
see
don't
my
like it.
background, I look like a doctor.
Wow, that's true.
Actually, keep
Where
that
are
on.
you?
Keep that on, man.
Where are
Yeah,
you?
I'm at work. I'm in my office. I'm gonna be here for an hour. Don't touch me. Don't come into my office.
I love the background now, by the way. All the muscles. Uh, nice. Why I'm doing this with Oleg. I thought Mitch is the guy who will be, more risky, but yeah, you
Uh,
just surprised me.
yeah, yeah.
But
If you
Oleg has
want
the
those
character.
streams to be funny, we have to be risky, and we have to take the filters out and just say what we want to say. You know,
oh
that's just.
yeah, that's the thing about
Plus,
comedy, right?
it's your channel. If somebody's going to be cancelled, it's you.
Wow, thank you. Feels good knowing that you care for me. Mitch, what about you?
What about me? In what sense?
Like yeah, this whole format. Do you think Oleg is funny generally?
I do. I do think he's funny. One thing I was getting feedback from people at my shows that he does his own fucking style, and I think that's what's important,
Yeah.
regardless of what I think, what fucking Susan in row four thinks. I think you need to be unique, you need to stand out, and especially like an industry like comedy. I've been doing lots of research and looking in, I've always have. And everyone's the same, in the grand scheme of things. It's kind of like there's a template, and then as long as you follow it, there's a matter of time. But like I don't really believe in that. I believe in being yourself, which in the beginning is different. There's like resistance, but if you can stay authentic to yourself and push through, I think that's what's going to take you further long term, my opinion. And Oleg, yeah, he has his unique way of doing his comedy, which is kind of like it depends where he is, but he likes to test the waters and push like the boundary of offending the crowd. But at the end of the day, that's what they want. That's what they're there for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he bang on, man. I mean, the first time I heard him, I was like blown away literally. Or like I was like, wow, this guy is good. I'm in good hands. And the first time I heard him was when he asked me to come and do a set. So I came and I did my first set at the coffee shop. Remember, Oleg?
Yeah, yeah, it was good. I liked it. I liked how you know, You didn't try any open mics or anything. You just went straight to do your first show. That was funny.
And the funnier thing was the next show was at Yak Yaks, which is like the home
Yeah,
of comedy, and people, do so many shows to get there.
yeah,
And I didn't do any practice. And the second time I was actually on the show where I met this guy,
yeah.
and the two shows were, I think, with the best of people. And thanks to you, man. All thanks to you. I don't know what you saw that you put your own reputation on it, and now I'm putting my reputation on this. But I have maybe two view.
I'm just a reckless person. I just don't give a fuck, you know. Like, I don't have nothing to lose. So basically, as you know, I'm a refugee and immigrant in Canada. So I don't have permanent residency or any liabilities here. So basically, if something happens tomorrow, I can just pack my shit, sit in some airplane, and go back to Europe or fly anywhere, and nothing will happen. Yeah.
Bro, that's why I love you, because this mentality is just like mine. That's why we vibe. I mean, it's not that I have nothing to lose, but I would say that you, in your mind, you should be like, even if things go bad, you should be able to take that risk. Otherwise, you'll never stretch the envelope or push the envelope.
If you're a Canadian who is born in Canada, raised in Canada, you have your parents here, you have your house here or houses, you have your business here, you have your ties here,
Mhm.
financially and psychologically.
Yeah,
You have a lot to lose because you will lose your hometown, your country. Like Mitchell, for example, he was born
yeah,
here, so he has a lot to lose.
yeah.
That's why he's so quiet, and he's not trying to be canceled. But in my case, in your case, like, what is going to happen? Like Max, what will happen? You will go back to India. I will go back to somewhere, some Poland or some shit like that, and that's it. And nobody will remember our names here.
Ex- I mean, I that's true in a way. But
Yeah,
Mitch, is that why you're quiet?
of course.
No, I'm just listening to Oleg and you, waiting for my time, But yeah, I guess that's a different lens of looking at it, you know what I mean? Like where obviously I met Oleg through comedy. So and then I met you through Oleg via comedy. But yeah, like me myself, I like to live, if you see me in the day to day, I like to stretch the envelope. I too like to push limits, as obviously you hear actually no, you haven't seen my actual like sets yet, but because I think that business one was just all crowd work.
No, but I saw the next one. I mean, oh, next one you were hosting, so I haven't seen it yet. You're right.
Yes, yeah. And yeah, like I love to push the envelope, you know what I mean? And like again with Oleg was saying, like I too like wherever I am, I'm always myself. It's not like, oh, I gotta put on a persona. Like say when my job place right now, I have to be professional. I have to, do my thing because I got
Yeah.
a role here.
Mhm.
But on the outside of that, I don't give a fuck what people think. I do what I want and I say what I say. And again, like with comedy, that's definitely my comedy expresses who I am to the like most genuineness. But yeah, in certain circumstances, you have to be know when to be professional and not. But at the end of the day, like here, we're just vibing, we're just having fun.
Yeah. So no, but you talked about your own struggles too, right? We were
Yeah,
talking about it. I think in a way you've seen rock bottom as well, right? That also sort of helps you push more, and you do have a I don't give a fuck attitude after a while. Like I don't care about what's gonna happen because I've seen the
yeah.
worst, right?
You know where? So I'll tell you a little something real quick. So in my life, I'm 32. Some would say I'm young, some would say I'm old. Um,
You're middle
uh,
aged.
yeah, I think I'm at like the beginning of my prime in terms of like adulthood. But I've hit rock bottom probably twice in my life.
Yeah.
And when you hit that
Mm-hmm.
and come back, being resilient, pushing through this and that, that is what gives you that power of like, you know what, like this is what like life's about. And a lot of
Yeah.
people don't experience that rock bottoms, they don't experience hardships or challenges, and they never get to experience that. So there's like, oh my God, this, that. But when you hit
Yeah.
rock bottom, you're like, yo, there's nowhere fucking else to go but up. And I need to fucking just get myself out of here. And you work and you fucking persevere and you show your resilience. That
Yeah.
gives you a power that no one can ever take away. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have yours. I spoke with Oleg. He has his stories of hardship and resilience and pushing through insane moments. And like that's why he has his personality, his attitude towards life. Because at the end of the day, like people that have been through actual experience and shit in life, they know what it's about. And they're kind of unstoppable because they're like, you know what, I've been through it. So I know I can get out of it again if something ever were to happen, right?
Yeah. And that's why they're better at comedy.
Yes, exactly. That's very fucking true.
It is true, right? In a way, like, your experiences shape you. I know Oleg definitely because he reads so much. He's been through so much, and different countries. He's seen wars in 3 countries. Man, how is that? Does that help you build your sense of humor? Like, what really helps you build your sense of humor and comedy, Oleg?
Uh, I think it's combination of a few things. So first of all, when you have a lot of experience, like
Hmm.
life experience, you saw a lot of stuff. You kind of have stories to tell.
Yeah,
Again, if we take a middle statistic person, who
yeah,
have been raised in the same house on the same street, lived all his life on the same place, he doesn't really have some stories to tell.
yeah,
More
yeah, yeah,
travel. The farthest he have been traveling is Montreal.
yeah,
So it's like, what are you going to tell me that I don't know? And secondly, also when you have all those hardships in your life, you just, some people go on stage and they're like, oh, what they're going to think about me, uh,
yeah,
what they're going to say if I'm going to do this joke or that joke. And when you
yeah,
have been like in such a harsh situation or all your life, you
yeah.
don't give a fuck. You just go on
You,
the stage and you do whatever you want. You have fun. They like it. They like it. They don't like it.
yeah,
They can go fuck themselves. Who the hell are they? It's just a crowd that came to see your comedy. If they're
yeah,
into your comedy, great. If not, nobody's going to refund their ticket.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
And that's why the tagline, no refund. There's some tagline, right? That you paid
Absolutely.
for it. You
Yeah,
paid
you
for it
paid
or
for
some.
it. If you want to have some fun with the comedians, and hear their jokes, great. If not, joke on you. Literally.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, like
Dude.
even what's it called? I got some feedback from, for example, a comedian Dave, like my first show, and he told me when I was done, he's like, bro, you know what I like about you is that you go up there and you're just having fun, regardless of what the fuck's going on. You're having fun, and I just go up there again. There's always that nervous part before going on stage, just because I want to be like perfect. That's just my own thing, right?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
necessarily give a fuck about who's in the crowd or impressing.
yeah,
It's more so I wanna do my best
yeah,
just because I want to do my best. You know what I mean? That's just who I am. I'm a fucking perfectionist and I like to be good at things. You're not gonna be catching me fucking playing golf and saying, "Hey, I'm the best." Fuck no, I suck at golf, so I don't play golf.
yeah,
But it's things that I enjoy, I do want to be fucking really good at. So like when I'm up there, like definitely Oleg, but you eventually will like I'm even when like I'm laughing at my own fucking jokes, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
I know
And,
that. Yeah,
and I'm enjoying myself. And that's
yeah.
that's what that's what it's all about. And if people don't get it, fuck whatever. On to the next
Yeah,
one.
man. Your humor and your style is very conversational, and you gotta be very romantic as well because even if you're married, you always get to flirt with women, as part of your job, right? And then
And man.
you always he's
And
always
man.
and men. I mean, well, like I don't know, man. I mean, I've always seen you about around women, but something to do with you and loving men, which is okay. But
But
you never
also
really
squirrels.
and
You know?
squirrels.
Yes, yeah.
That's
Oleg
my
has a
that's
thing for
my that's
squirrels.
my first choice always. If
I'm
I see a squirrel, that's my squirrel. If
I
I don't
know.
see a squirrel, I look for a man. If I don't see any man, then whatever. Let's take
Then
some
yeah,
some pussy.
whatever
Worst
it
case.
comes. Dude, I swear to God, when I heard that squirrel story of yours, I came back home. I went to my kid's home, like room, and then there's a squirrel toy. You know, I'm like, this thing is getting out of my house because it just, dude, what a thing, man. You got a story going on, man. People, as you're becoming famous, they're gonna keep giving you squirrels, and
Squirrels
that's all.
and yeah.
And that's all you have in your home. By the way,
I think
you
that's the
also
only money I'm going to get, you know? Like people become like rich and famous. I will have just a lot of fucking dead squirrels in my house, you know?
I think you should
I
start
hope I
merch,
can
bro.
deposit this shit in my bank account at least.
You got to make
that's
up merch, bro, like a stuffed squirrel merch of Oleg or like
Yeah.
Steve. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a
Your
good
like
yeah.
branding.
I mean, just forget making specialized merch. Just keep a lot of squirrels there. Maybe put a chasing comedy, something going on there. That's it. That's the
Yeah.
merch. The easiest, cheapest merch. You get like $10 squirrels at H&M. I'll get you those next time.
No,
Every time I
legit.
come, like you'll keep collecting squirrels from here and there,
And
dude.
they
So
can bring it, then
let's
you can sign it on the
yeah,
show.
bring it, sign it. Like,
Yeah.
Oleg,
He's my
people will be
Guinness.
asking for your sign on the squirrel. So you'll be the squirrel guy. Maybe you'll change your name from, like, I'll still say Dex Story guy, but maybe you become squirrel fucker guy or something of that sort,
Sounds
right?
good.
Okay, so here I got some questions for you guys based
Hmm.
off my podcast past. Okay, so Conscious Morpheus, right?
Yeah.
Unconscious.
What when he's hanging around when he's hanging around with Oleg, he's unconscious Morpheus. No, what originated your name, brother? Where does your name come from?
But that's a good question, bro. But more on the philosophical side. But
Yeah.
my name is Chetan, Chetan, and it means conscious. Okay.
Oh shit.
So yeah,
Okay.
and all my life I've had that name, and I thought it's conscious. I mean, it looked like a lame name for me because conscious means just you're conscious about things, right? Like you're conscious. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, what's the kind of name it is? And then Oleg and me were talking, and I don't know if Oleg, I've told you this because he told me the meaning of conscious is you are here. Okay, so that means, I mean, you are here, which is a different way of looking at the same meaning. And
Yeah.
then
Sure.
that blew me away because all my life I'm kind of a guy who's in the moment, right? So it's kind of someone who's lived his life because the name was given back then. So I lived to my name, maybe in a way. So that's kind of like a freaky thing to think, right?
That is deep. Yeah, that's good. That's a
That
I
phenomenal
think he
meaning.
invented all this story. I don't remember telling him anything. I think he was just fucking drunk and
I was on
yeah.
shisha, which you only
And
gave
that's
me.
it.
What
So
about the
yeah,
Morpheus part?
so the Morpheus part actually came from the first act. My friend, another Italian guy, right, that was there performing Oleg,
Yeah.
right. So he was there and he said, "Hey, you look like this." I was wearing these glasses, the small ones. He was like, "Hey, you look like the Gen Z Morpheus." and
Yeah, that's
then
true.
and then I was thinking, Conscious in itself doesn't look like a good stage name. So Conscious Morpheus sounds like something. So I mean, that's the
Sick.
story, man. It
Awesome.
came from comedians, the name actually, and that's why it's a stage name for my comedy,
From real
Conscious
Italians,
Morphins.
not like you, Mitchell. Not like from fake Italians.
Fuck this guy,
Why is he
bro.
fake Italian? How do I say his name though, man? I forgot how to
Whose
say it
name?
right. The Italian comedian friend of ours, the one who came to the
Marco
first show.
Giorgio. But he's a
Yeah,
real Italian.
yeah. What's his name?
Mitchell is the fake one. Marco Giorgio.
Marco Jojo, right? His
Yeah, like the
Instagram name
hair
is something
salon.
else.
He always says
Yeah,
it's like the hair salon.
the hair salon. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, he's the one who gave me the Morpheus in that show.
He
So bro,
baptized you. He baptized you. He gave you the name. He took you like a small child, put you in the water, like a perverted priest,
yeah,
and said, "Now you are unconscious Morpheus. Welcome to this world, little Chaitan."
dude. The most deepest fucked up thing is we don't know if we are conscious or unconscious in general. Also, how do you know
I
the
know
world you
you.
live in?
I know you are unconscious. That's for sure.
Also coming to the part where we are halfway through, we are almost 30 minutes in the part where, because of that show, I got to know about Oleg and his brand of comedy. And then I went to India, and I did my third gig, which is I got people like all my friends from India, VCs, founders, and I kind of brought other people in who were not comedians, but I kind of gave them a session with Oleg, and they were all telling their stories, and we had a very unique event. Everybody appreciated that, the format, and I've done three gigs now. Now, Oleg, thanks to you, we are doing these shows now for corporates, and we want to sell it to corporates. So that's what
Yeah.
we'll we forgot we came to do that, right?
No, we didn't forget. We didn't forget.
So yeah, I mean, corporates need humor. Everybody needs humor. They all are going to stand-up shows outside their work. So why not we bring the stand-up to their work, right? That's one of the format we are thinking to marry corporate life and stand-up comedy.
It's
Mitch,
it's
any?
it's
Yeah.
it's the best. My second profession is psychologist, and I have been working in business all my life, and I knew so many hundreds and thousands of people who have been working for corporates.
Hmm.
I won't lie if I would say that like more than 50% of people I met in corporates are suicidal, like
Hmm.
literally wanted to fucking end this life. Uh, it's a really hard life. It seems like very uh, kind of easy life because you just go to the work, you do whatever they tell you to do, and you get your money. But at the end of the day, you stop feeling as human. You stop feeling as part of
Yeah.
something real, as part of your life. And those people are like literally many of them are just dead inside.
Yeah.
So they sometimes just eager to have something new, some jokes, some stand up, some I don't know, wild sex, anything, that will wake them up
Yeah.
from this
We'll wake them
horrible
up.
horrible life of 6 to 9.
And the,
So I
and the
think
thing,
I think it's
and
the
the,
best idea. We will save a
yeah.
lot of lives.
Oh man, that's the best punchline. I mean, you gave the best punchline. Save lives in your office, right?
Yeah.
Used our humor department.
I'm
Humor
I'm
department.
I'm coming to the life of human beings to save it, to make it better, to save it, or to push them to do already the suicide and to end this horrible life. One of three.
Human. So I have a punchline too. I just thought about it while you were giving the whole philosophical deep shit. I was thinking that the human department is actually the humor department, right? It should be
Yeah.
the humor department, not the human department. We
I
can
will be
cross
the I will be
cross
the CFO, Chief Funny Officer, if you remember. I will be the
chief
Chief
funny
Funniest
officer. Yeah,
Officer.
yeah, yeah. Make us our
Yeah.
your chief funny officer. In every episode, 10 episodes, I've done like there's a prayer ritual that we'll do also, but I pray to the universe because I'm like, whatever your religion is, that doesn't matter. All are paths to the universe, at least for me. So I kind of play to the universe, and also everybody's happy, like why we are here and everything. But you're right. I mean, I think it's just a perspective, right, Mitch? Are you religious? Like
Yeah, man. Fuck, great topic. So I'll since it's fresh in my mind, I'll say it. So with we're talking about corporate. So I modeled from 2014 to about 2021, 2020. And I was obviously I lived in Toronto, so I was constantly at networking events, this, that. And it's different from corporate, but it was corporate vibes. But it was everyone in the acting and modeling industry. And like Oleg said, it's like these people, nothing against them, but they're very high pressure, high stress environments, and they can't fucking wait for like happy hour, or they can't wait for the evening to go get those beers or have a drink with the buds, go out to a club, get some bottles because they have money.
yeah,
It's just boom right after. It's just like let's fucking numb the brain and like forget about what the fuck how stressful our day was, and then we'll revisit it tomorrow.
yeah.
Um, but fuck, where was I getting at with that? Jesus
Yeah,
Lord.
you're saying the
Oh,
corporates,
religion. Yeah.
yeah, religion,
So
yeah,
with that, even myself, I was in that, like we'd have work and then after we'd go after party and then it was the same thing the next day. But business idea, they love that. They love that shit because they love comedy and that's how you get your mind off of your shit other than drinking is like dark humor and funny shit.
yeah,
Right. And in religion, to go back into my life there, I grew up Catholic. Um, with that being said, did I go to church every Sunday? Definitely not. Um, I grew up in like Jane and Finch, which is pretty much the hood of like Toronto, one of the well-known ghetto areas. Anyways, growing up there, you know, I was pretty much the minority in my neighborhood. I was white, clearly. No. So with that happening, it was tough, man. It was tough. And again, you're a product of your environment, XYZ. And I wanted to be a model, an
Hmm.
actor. But that was like, yo, dog, you're a fucking, you know, F word, or you're gay. That's gay. That's stupid. You're this. So whatever. Long story short, I ended up going to college for architecture, and then during my whole life, I was always reminded, like, hey, man, by people when while I was going to school, I was working retail, I guess, Aldo, and I would always get told, because I'm a people's person, I love sales, like, oh, you're so funny, man. You should try acting. You try being a comedian. And that eventually, hearing that for so freaking long, I'm like, you know what, fuck this. And then I got signed by a modeling agency, and then that career took off. Why I'm saying this is because I got into manifestation and visualization, and I started meditating and practicing different types of meditation. Where I'm not going to say it took me away from God, but it took me more towards like the universe and
The
energy and
universe.
karma,
Yeah.
and manifesting what I wanted in my life. And I actually fucking did it. You know what I mean? I dropped out of college when everyone was saying no. My parents, my girl at the time, my friends. Oh yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right. You're gonna be. And long story short, it was a struggle for about a year and a half, 2 years, and then
Mhm.
it slowly started building up, building up, building up. And it was weird. I was getting stopped by like mediums in the street, this and that. And this was where like my meditation, I could meditate for like 20 minutes without fucking coming out. It was insane. I had to put a timer on. But this is true shit. And I wouldn't say, I would say at the time you can call it an atheist, but I was talking to the universe, right?
Yeah.
And then with my work, I would get it back, XYZ, right? Through results and rewards, whatever. But now that looking at it, it's like it doesn't matter if you believe in Allah, the Lord Jesus Christ, or an elephant. You are putting, when you're praying, you're putting words in or intentions into the universe, whether it's a God or the universe, it's
It's a
going to
path.
come back to you, right?
Yeah.
So when you pray to God, you get something back. So it's still the form of manifestation and asking and then putting action towards it and then getting a result. But right now, recently, the last year more so, I've been really close to God, and I've been praying every morning, every night. But I still do the manifestation and visualization part of it as well. And I do
Yeah,
believe
man.
that there's a greater being, and and that's pretty much about it. Whether you want to call it God or not is up to you. But that has helped me through a lot of hard shit.
I get it. That's beautiful, brother. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's so much like it feels like if I was gay, I would have, hit on you for this, man. This is my guy. This is exactly so
Fucking guy.
station. That's what I'm like. I manifested this whole conversation today because I wanted to do like kind of like a, between us, really a discussion that we have over shisha also, right? You and me, right, Oleg? Like a true therapy boys session. It's like heart to heart. There's no inhibitions. It's like a social hangout, but virtually in a way. Like remember, maybe next time we get beer and do this. So
Yeah.
but I love you both in the same way. So what are we selling, man? Mitch, what are we selling? Cars and
Okay,
Oleg is
so
selling comedy shows and I'm selling presentations. But tell me about you, so that we know. So this is what you got to do in this exercise. You're gonna tell me what are you selling, who's your target customer, the kind of person that you sell to, who's your ideal customer. I mean, it can be anybody sometimes, but that your type, right? There's
yeah.
always this type, and then obviously why you, what's the value prop, why fucking you, tell us these three things, and then two of us will make a cold call to you.
Okay, sure. Sure. Right now I'm at the gym, so I'm a personal training director here. So essentially, I have a team of personal trainers that I work with, and I pretty much get them clients, and then I make my, and then I have my salary, whatever. So essentially, I'll niche into just personal training and how it's beneficial. It's because it's the setting for it. Why not?
Yeah.
So my ideal client, whether whether you want to change your lifestyle, whether you want to lose weight, gain muscle, be more active, be more flexible, be more mobile, or suck your own dick, whatever you want to do. You personal training, we have a bunch of different ways of, um, creating a plan for you that molds to your life, your schedule, and allows you to achieve those goals that you want to set for yourself, right? So we have a sit down complimentary consultation, and
Yeah.
then we talk, and then we get the goals, we get a workout program, a food program, and we fucking go at it.
So is somebody like Oleg your ideal customer?
It depends, man. It depends if Oleg wants it, right? If he doesn't want it, then he won't go for it. But I don't know. It's up to the client, right? It
Yeah,
depends.
yeah, yeah.
Like for
Yeah, so
example, like it's with everything, man. Like selling cars was fucking insane. You know what I mean? I sold fucking clothing. You know what I mean? I sold pretty much everything. I love sales, and everyone needs a car. Okay. And I'm not gonna lie, coming in here, I'm like, okay, that's not gonna fucking be hard. But it's honestly the hardest thing out of everything I've ever sold because not everyone needs it, right? Especially in this economy. It's people can't afford a lot of things now. You know, inflation really fucked everyone. And personal training's not the to-do list. You know, it's living and
yeah,
then maybe a vehicle if you work and you need to be free,
yeah.
right? So yeah.
Amazing. I mean, it's a tough product to sell. Cold pitch for, but you can still make a cold pitch anyway, right? Like
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
still
for sure.
we can still try,
Yeah,
and
I
you can
can.
tell
Yeah, absolutely.
what do
You
we
just
talk.
gotta ask me, and then I can do my spiel.
So I don't know, Oleg, you want to play along, and then maybe he cold pitches to you, and you talk without giving him a hard time.
Without giving him a hard time. But
Like
something hard I have to give to him, you know?
he's just in one mood that he always is all the time. But I was not expecting today for between three guys he will be this horny. So
It's the best.
that's it's the best. Now I am actually nervous now. Yeah, to
Three is
meet
so
you.
much better than two.
This is your guy. So basically, you call a guy like Oleg, who's a stand-up comedian, whatever Oleg's persona is. Imagine you've seen his act, you got his number, okay,
Yeah,
and you have that perspective about him, and you make a call to him to sell personal training. Okay,
yeah.
so you're a guy who came to Oleg's show, you liked him, the show, and you know his humor, and then you thought, hey, let me make a call to him. What would you do? Like a cold pitch call where he can pick up and you say something first time to take his attention.
Yeah, so it's different because like I have to like attain the lead, right? And a lead someone of interest, right? Because he might not be interested. That's what I was saying before. But say if he wanted interest, or so he became a lead essentially. It would be I guess I'll do it. It would
He
be
has to come on. Wait a second. He has to play that you are an
fair
actual
enough.
lead. You went to a gym, Oleg. I don't know what took you there. Maybe squirrels, and then you
Squirrels
got
brought him
in.
in.
Yeah, squirrels brought him in. He went there. He's like, hey, you can actually do actual humans if you work out a little, and then maybe Oleg has that in his mind, and he put in a form. Maybe he changes his mind, but let's talk to Oleg about that. Oleg, can you play along? What do you think?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so all right, so ready. How's it going, Oleg? My name's Mitchell here. I'm the personal training director here at Athletic Culture. I just wanted to pop in because you showed the interest in our personal training. What brought you to Athletic Culture?
Um, I I'm a little bit lost. So, are we doing this like seriously
Yeah.
or
Yeah, he was role playing, man. You are lost. You're into so much into squirrels, you forgot that you have to play
but
along.
when people call me on my phone, I always I do like dumb I say like dumb shit, you know?
You say dumb shit.
Yeah,
Okay. What is the thing you say? The dumbest thing you've said?
I don't know. There's so many stuff I said, that
Yeah. So
like
you will somebody
I will make
says,
like hard time. I'm not going to make like easy time. Like
oh
if
yeah,
if if we want, let's try. Come on, Mitchell.
Okay,
Again.
he's gonna give a hard time. That's all this
Okay.
decided now. Fucking
Yeah.
wasted so much time to tell us this. You'll give a hard time. You're already giving us a hard time, man.
It's okay. All right. So all right. So I'll skip the whole fucking first part. So yeah, what brings you to athletic culture, Oleg?
Uh,
For the personal training department here, I seen that you're interested in personal training. So again, we have multiple options. We have three different packages. One's 25 sessions, one's 50, and one's 100 sessions. Um, um,
do you have a free one?
we do. We can potentially work something out for you. What like what's your goal? Like where do you want to be? Is it a shorter goal, a long-term goal? What are the reasons for wanting personal training, Oleg?
Long goal. I want to be athletic
Okay, perfect. So
and go
usually,
to Olympic Games
oh,
and win the
perfect.
gold medal.
Okay, so first off, you're in the wrong place, Oleg. No, I'm joking. No. So for me, the best package that would fit you would probably be our 100 sessions. And we
100
have,
sessions.
yeah, that usually lasts you around 9 months to 6 months, depends how many times a day a
You
week you
can
want
cook
to work out.
100 dinners, like in
Exactly.
100 sessions.
But so essentially, yeah, usually long term, it actually gives you the best payments, because 25 sessions is 85 per session, 50 would be 75, and 100 would be 65. So that's the biggest bang for your buck there, the 100 sessions, right? And you can really drag that along as long as you like, lasts up
Dude,
a year to 9 months.
I'm gonna interrupt my brother. Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously you're a great salesperson. I don't doubt that. But this one, if we are asking these many questions, what's the pace of it? When do you take a pause and maybe understand him more? Like, I mean, or you usually would just say, something, give all the information and then hear out. So how much do you talk versus listen? That's the,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm already lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like already lost. That's why I said like, let me
I'm
do
like,
that.
Yeah.
which
So
package and so
So, for
on.
example, the when someone comes into this literally this office, right? There's a series of fucking previous filters that they hit. So the people that come here, they're wanting it, right? Also, in this case, Oleg
Yeah.
doesn't actually really want it, but if you really want it, then I sit down and there's a questionnaire that we go through, and we get to know, oh, so what are your habits? What are your goals? What do you lack in? What's your diet like now? What's your life like now? Your stress levels now? It's a long process. And
Yeah.
then that's what the consultation is. And then
Yeah.
based off of that, there's no numbers spoken, there's no nothing sold. I'm just legit a fucking therapist for pretty much 45 minutes. And then I
Yeah.
get to know them. And then after it's like, okay, so with all that being said, then I kind of plug everything together and kind of I guess pitch them on the package that's best suitable for their goals.
Yeah, 45 minutes of therapy, knowing the person, and then obviously giving the person what they
Yeah,
want, right? So even
absolutely.
just like car sales, you have time with them. When they walk in, you know, they're not gonna go anywhere at least till 30 minutes. I mean, when somebody comes in, walks in to buy a car, in a way, they are in because they made some decision, right? So
Yes.
it's like
And
you
that,
get that time with them.
yeah. And with that, man, honestly, dude, I love selling fucking car. Like people will come in. Okay, what are you driving now? It's a 5-seater. Okay, they either want the same or they're downsizing because their kids have their own cars now. So there I
Yeah.
can manipulate and find the perfect car based off all the pre-questioning and that first initial meeting. And it's a lot. It's honestly a lot fucking easier and more fun to be honest. Because
Yeah.
you're
I
showing
mean,
them the car. Yeah, guys, our CTV engine is the most fuel efficient, blah blah blah, because XYZ. Here's the fucking trunk. These are the back seats. Da, 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 da. Oh, you need more cargo room because you got a stroller now. You're expecting a child. Well, the Honda Pilot here has an awesome, and go off the whole spiel, right?
you
And
listen more than talk. Okay.
yeah,
So you listen more
absolutely.
than talk. I mean, I think for being a car salesman, like somebody does a cold call for a car, what would you say to me? So if you're gonna maybe make me a call, and I'm looking actually genuinely for a car, and
Yeah,
I'm not even making this shit up. I don't have a car yet because we live in downtown, and I didn't feel the need to, but I'm exploring the option of either buying versus leasing
yeah,
versus renting. So let's do a like a call
I
like
just
that,
the
huh?
best.
What is
hijack
it?
it, you know, just
Hijack?
yeah, like
Hijack a car.
do it like they do it in Brampton. Just hijack a car. It's the cheapest of the options. Don't lease, don't buy, just fucking break the window. And you're Indian, you know how to do it, probably.
Dude,
You
dude,
know?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been doing that all my life. But hearing your story from about Brampton and Indians, I fucking seriously, get scared to go there. I've never been there. Apart from one time when I landed in Canada,
Yeah,
I happened to go to Brampton Innovation Center. Remember the TBDC? They do
yeah,
some events there.
yeah.
So that's the only day I went there. Otherwise, I've never gone there. But you're right. We can hijack a car. But imagine I'm not gonna do that. So maybe Mitch, you can call me and let's
Yeah,
make a cold call.
yeah, this is honestly probably easier than what the fuck the gym stuff. Okay, so I'm talking. So all right. Hey, Mr. Conscious, how are you?
Doing well, doing well. How are you?
Good, good. I see you're calling in, man. What's so again, it depends who you're calling. If you're a used dealership, then you usually it's one vehicle in
I'm gonna
specific.
I'm gonna call a used dealership.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
So
So pick a
hey,
car that
hey,
you're interested in, and then say
yeah, yeah. So I'm looking for I mean, a really old, RAV4 which had like a wheel behind it. You know what I mean? I mean, I
perfect.
drove it in 2012.
Yeah, so essentially we got four RAV4s on the lot. Again, we have the array from 2014 to 2019 actually. Okay, and again we sell them certified pre-owned, so they're going to be safety with over 130 point inspection. So with that being said, what are you looking for in these vehicles for your needs?
Oh, we just love the car, and I mean,
You
I
have
need a
children?
car right now, and I'm thinking which one to go. And actually, between the Subaru Outback, which will probably be a new one, and the RAV4 old one, I'm making
Mhm.
these two choices. And my partner who's on the call as well, Oleg, he's listening in, and if he has any questions about the car, he would talk as well.
Do you have any Aussie children or pets?
Yeah, we have squirrels. I mean,
You have a few
they
squirrels.
live in the
Okay.
morning and they die at night. So
Perfect. So it's a one use squirrel, eh? Okay. So since you guys recycle squirrels, again, the RAV4 is a five-seater. Okay. And again, you got the tailgate for any cargo that you may need. Yeah, no, it's awesome. And again, you got the great fuel economy. Okay. Uh,
Mhm.
there's not lots of maintenance to be done. Honestly, if you do your oil and your brakes, those cars will last way over 450,000
We
kilometers.
do a lot of oil, that's for sure.
But yeah, so Mr. Conscious.
Dude, let me just talk. Okay, so basically, you gave me a very good story of everything. Have you even thought why it's the 2014 RAV4 and a new Subaru, nothing in between? Why do you think that is? Why am I looking for those options?
So my based off of my assumption, I would say that you're looking. So you obviously like Subaru Outbacks, or else you wouldn't be looking for that brand new because you can get a RAV4 brand new. They're more potentially pricey than again if you're saying a 2026, 25. You must like that. And then if you're like, hey, if I'm not gonna get what I fucking want, then I'm gonna go for my second option, which would be a drastically older RAV4, which means that's something that you also specifically like, right? Because if it's on that new spectrum, like Honda, Toyota, they're your no-brainers when it comes to
Dude,
that
dude, I
route.
love I love RAV4 because that was the first car I ever bought when I was in
Yeah,
US, like a new car. And I
yeah,
love Subaru because that was the actual Subaru before, the one with two colors, the really old one.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That was my actual first car gifted by me by
yeah.
this guy Oleg when I was in US. That's how our friendship started.
He gifted you his car.
Yeah, $5,000 that time. He said, "Keep
Wow,
it with you, and and
oh
and
boy.
don't
But he
even
will
pay
have to
me."
speak with me. I gave him the Subaru and I said, it's yours for $5,000.
I
And
didn't know
he
he's
agreed.
into Indians, man. I just didn't know he was. I was not expecting that out of a guy. I thought he was very kind. He met me, at a religious place. And I thought he was kind, but clearly, I mean, he had other ideas. But anyway, after being
Yeah.
taken advantage of, all these years, the Subaru has an emotional feeling because it was my first car. that somebody actually gave it to me when I was looking for a car. I manifested that, I had no money. I was like, hey, get me out of, and then I met someone. It's a real story. I met someone at a temple, and we were eating, and I was like, hey, I'm looking for a car. Do you know anybody who's selling? He's like, dude, I have a car. I mean, it's an old Subaru. I didn't even know the name of the car. And he said, okay, it's $5,000. I said, I don't have the money. He said, okay, give me, whenever you can. I mean, you meet that guy first time and he tells you that it has to be somebody God sent, man, or universe sent, or whatever.
That is crazy. Yeah, no, that's literally almost impossible. And what's great, which comes back to what Oleg was saying earlier about you guys being not from here and then risking it all and whatnot. Someone that is born and raised and I'm saying this, I'm born and raised here too, but I was raised a different way. But you don't find people like that. They're not that nice. Everyone's out for their own benefits.
Yeah.
They're not willing to give or help others. You know what I mean? And because again, Oleg, he's not from here. You're not from here. Oleg has that empathy, that heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To say, you know
Yeah.
what, this guy's new. I've been in his shoes. So you know what? Therapy boys, exactly.
Look at the heart. That's
That's
Oleg's
it.
heart burning.
A burning heart for
The
Oleg.
burning heart.
And honestly, yeah, like that's why, like people that have been through it and that have been in your shoes, Oleg probably has been in your shoes. That's why he's like, you know what? I'm gonna have this guy's back and I'm gonna hook him up and he can pay me whenever he gets his money and boom. And that's what fucking life's about, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oleg, uh, tell me one thing though,
One thing.
that, yeah, the one thing. Remember, we
The one
talked
thing.
about the one thing. Is this now chasing comedy that one thing?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I wake up in the morning and I go to sleep just doing one thing. Just selling tickets for chasing comedy and developing it and making it the best stand-up production company that I can. Yeah.
That's the only thing that drives you, and I think once you hit that one thing with all your heart, the manifestations really start happening,
Yep.
man.
Yeah, that's
Because
really
If we are trying so many things, then we end up with nothing. But if
yeah.
we
yeah,
just try one thing, we drill
yeah.
into it, then it will work.
A- and my one thing right now is this live stream. That is why we keep talking, and you don't hear me back, because I wanted to do this on the live stream. Okay, so
Sure.
it will take time, but I know that I want to grow this, right? I mean, like, I've been doing this for 10 days, and I know if I can make connections happen between people, or even get the right people meet each other with an objective to, do business together, that's my one thing. Make
Yeah.
this every day. Followers and everything will follow. But even if I put the right people in the room and just have an open discussion and collaboration start happening, I mean that's what I manifest. So I know that chasing comedy will get that audience from these sessions or content, and that's what we're gonna do. So that's my one thing. And Mitch, what's your one thing right now?
Right now, man. So my one thing right now currently is I'm expecting my baby, my child, my first child. So right now my one thing is to be financially stable so I can just support my family.
Yeah.
My so right now I'm working here Monday to Friday, 12 to 8, and then in the mornings I'm at the dealership, and then I'm at the dealership Saturdays and Sundays as well. Full days. So I'm just grinding, fucking
Yeah.
working my ass off.
Yeah.
So that's for my family. And then there's the comedy. The comedy is not really a source of income. It's something that is my passion. That's something that feeds my I guess it helps me because I play soccer as well. That helps me release my, I don't know, stress, we'll say,
Cool.
or
Yeah.
tension. Comedy is that same thing for me. It's something that I'm passionate about and that I love. And it is something that I'm going to be putting my hammer down harder on
Yeah.
with time, just because I don't have the time, to go balls deep.
Yeah.
But to relate to this is what I did for my modeling and acting, where I just dropped everything and I went balls head down into it. And and I succeeded, but I struggled for a year and a half, 2 years. I put myself in
Yeah.
some da da da, and then fucking I told a story recently to someone, but um when I went to auditions and I didn't do well, I would look back to the casting agents and all that shit. I'll say, hey, what did I do wrong and how can I become better? And then I went with it. Some of them would say fuck off, leave. The other half would
Mm.
say what I did wrong. And I did that for a year and a half, man, until it was, audition 20 said no, and then I went 21. Someone said yes, and then boom, and slowly that fucking those little W's added up, and then boom, 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 and I was well known in Toronto for being well to work with. I was in with the best of the best brands, fashion brands, all that shit, and that's it. And then I had a great modeling career, but I went all in when
Yeah, man.
fucking tough, you know. But as I got older and things changed, COVID happened, losing my father, I had to
Yeah.
be responsible for my family, like my mom and shit. So it took away the Mitchell feeding his dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's where it's kind of like in a tough place because like if I didn't have that, I'd be fucking risking it all still for my dream, you know?
Yeah.
So it all depends what's going on and what you're juggling. But
Exactly.
the comedy is something I'm not gonna like stop. Obviously, I'm not gonna be a model again, let's be honest.
Dude, you
But
never know.
I do want to entertain. And one of my goals, man, is I spoke with
Maybe
Oleg.
some gay lingerie.
I wanna speak. I wanna motivationally speak and I
Yeah.
want to tell my story. And eventually, again, even with Oleg yourself, I want to host events where like it's not strictly just comedy. It's we're telling our story, and whether it's
Yeah.
in front of like the younger generation or us fucking founders,
Yeah.
VP, whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
and it's like a motivational event. It's an
Yeah.
experience. And then yeah, we can bang it off with comedy at the end and like
Yeah.
nail the coffin with a nice laugh. But
Yeah.
that's eventually what I want to do. And then there's a bunch of other things, projects that I have. But right now, my focal
Yeah.
point is just having my baby and setting them up.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely
Yeah,
bang on. I'm very happy for you, man, and I'm very happy to hear that should be that one thing right now, and everything else can take can step back on their own, right? I mean, you don't even realize that things will start moving in a way that becomes your only thing, right? And it should be,
yeah,
we already discussed this, right? Like, gonna keep taking care of your wife as well in the first 3 months because that's super important, and that should be a one thing. Happy to hear that.
yeah.
So
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy right now. Like I'm fucking two different jobs, and then we just had a show, which was another stressful thing. And
yeah, going all
this
the way.
the weekend up here, man, was it was the worst weekend to have a fucking comedy show. And
Yeah,
we actually pulled through. We pulled it off, man. And
yeah,
that is a sentiment by the universe saying, like, buddy, just follow your fucking gut and your intuition.
yeah,
And whatever, you're gonna be sleeping fucking in fear or anxiety, whatever you want to call it,
yeah,
pressure, but just stick to the fucking plan and give your number 100% efforts, and it will work out some way or another. It will work out.
yeah.
Um,
Dude,
and
that's so good to hear.
yeah, man.
So why don't you try to make a like a cold call to sell our comedy show,
Yeah.
okay, to someone like me? I mean, you can imagine, my business. I have an agency, which is probably not 50 people, but imagine 50 people, and
Hmm.
I am looking to do a retreat for my 10 employees in Canada. Okay. And yeah, I mean, I have maybe, a couple of $1,000 to spare right now, even though I know that that's almost impossible, but I can stretch till five if I know there's real value
Yeah.
in bringing Oleg comedy show into my retreat. Okay, Oleg can go first, and Mitch, you can. Oleg, you want to try this, like selling to me, and just imagining, I'm
I want
picking
to
up.
fucking hear Oleg because
Yeah, yeah.
this is his
This is his
So
product,
I'm
right?
selling
So
you what? You're a company, and I'm selling you chasing comedy for corporates.
yeah, imagine Honest Create can afford a show like this, okay, which we will soon. But I'm saying, I mean, just imagine I'm your potential customer, and Chetan, you've been to my events and everything. Imagine we never did comedy together, but you know me, right? As Chetan, who's a instructor who comes and coaches you, where you always end up sleeping in the end. Now I know why you get so bored, man. I'm like, both my sessions, you didn't participate, you didn't talk much, and then later on we spoke. So you're a tough one to even coach. So now you have to sell me. Make a call to me. I'll pick it up, and then let's talk.
So,
Hi, is it unconscious Morpheus?
Hey, it's conscious, man. Who is this? I mean,
Is
why you
it
calling, man?
dishonest create?
Yeah, it's honest create. I'm conscious speaking.
Yeah. So we're a company called Chasing Comedy, and we want to offer you to do a stand-up for your company, for your employees. How many employees do you have?
I mean, you want me to do a stand up? What are you saying? Or you will do a stand up?
I will do
Who's
the
doing?
stand-up. You just sit. I will stand. You will sit.
Okay. Okay, okay.
How many
So,
employees do you have?
I mean, I have like about 50 overall, but
That's amazing.
in Canada, we're about 10.
And the rest, where do you hide them?
I mean, I don't. I mean, they are in India. So we have. I started this company from India, and I then moved to Canada. So a major part of my team is in India. Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying you moved from Brampton to Toronto. That's what you're saying? That's what I'm hearing. Okay,
That's actually right. Yeah, I
you
did.
have 50 employees in Toronto now, and you would love to have stand-up comedy. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what do you offer? You do stand up comedy yourself? It looks like you do. You're funny.
Yeah, but now I'm sitting, so I'm not doing stand-up. But yeah, so listen, we have some good packages for you. Do you have an email? You can give me your email. I will send it all to you. We can organize
What
it
packages,
to-
man? What kind of packages are these? What are you saying packages? What does that mean?
so we can make 1 hour or 2 hours, and we can make it for 10 employees or 50 employees. It all depends on how you like it, how many
What
employees you want
so
to
what are
have.
you gonna make a show? Like what do you how do you do it? You
It's
come,
like a
where do you do
show,
it?
but you will involve your employees inside of the show. So they will be like little bit inside of the stand-up, and we will have a crowd work and improvisations with them.
Oh, interesting. You're gonna roast my company basically.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I mean that's interesting. And how much do you charge? What do you like,
It's $970 per small company,
Okay,
meaning like maximum 20 people plus.
okay.
And yeah, and it will be at least 2 hours of show and impro and team building and employee engagement. And your employees
That's
will thank you a lot because it will be the funnest thing that will happen in your office to them ever.
interesting. And then how do you prepare? Like if I tell you about my company, you kind of roast
Yes,
me. Is that what you do?
yes, and we will prepare regarding your employees as well. We will have some talks with you so to know a little bit about the people who are working for you. We will bring all the stereo system, all the mics, all the comedians, all the plan, everything. We just need to agree upon is the date and time, and we need to know where is your office and what kind of venue as is it. You know what kind of office is it, so that
Yeah,
we will decide how to put the seats and how to organize everything. That's it.
yeah.
The rest is on us.
And do you charge extra if you have to come to Brampton?
Yes, because I know my car will be stolen at the end of the show. So
How much is that then?
no, we will take an extra like around $300 extra because we will have to make the drive and everything. So $300 extra.
Risk your life. Come on, man. Brampton is, you've not heard that song? Brampton Ichmunda Ren. That is such a famous song. Have you heard that? No?
It's an Indian.
You should listen to that. So it's a Punjabi song, but it's like it was played by the New York mayor recently. He got the same artist who sung that song in Brampton about Brampton, and he was brought when he was swearing in the New York city. Anyway, good chat. I would rather just maybe listen to a joke from you if I have to make a decision. Can you do that?
You want to listen a joke? I will give you something better. I will give you tickets to our show on
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, so you can come on Wednesday free on us. You and at least a couple of employees more of yours, if
Okay,
you want, so that you will see all the show that we are doing and have the mind during the show. That will be the best.
that's cool. When is the next show? When is it?
Today, 8
Oh
p.m.
man, it's today. Oh
Yeah,
wow,
and if
sorry.
you want, you can come on Sunday, and if not Sunday, next Wednesday. So
So you
anyway,
do it every week. Where do you do it?
yeah,
Before I
Yakir,
go.
Yakir Toronto.
Oh, you do at Yuck Yucks. That's pretty cool. I mean, I this they do some good shows.
Yeah,
Yuck Yucks.
yeah,
Okay,
we
good,
produced
good.
them.
Yeah, so good to know that. I mean, it was a good chat. Thank you, and
You,
probably I'll see you at Yuck Yucks then.
of course,
Okay,
you will.
bye. Take care.
See you.
See you. How was it, Mitch? As a sales
It was
guy,
great.
how did you do?
It was great. He started off, nice and relaxed, like okay, and then he started spitting the facts, and then he was on a roll.
Yeah. What can he do better? Don't be nice to him. Just tell him what can he do better. If you were doing it, what will you do?
Well, yeah. So in the beginning, I was like, okay, yeah, like you were asking, like, what am I getting, And
Yep.
then as you were asking those questions, then he was prepared to answer those questions. My only thing would be like out of the gate, start with answering those questions before they're asked, and give the person all the info essentially,
Yeah.
because I don't know, it would just show, like, I guess the the belief and the confidence in the your performance or your package or your show or whatever the fuck you're selling in general,
Yeah.
and just go, okay, well, this is my name, this is my brand, this is what we do. So we work for fucking Yuck Yucks, which is the most reputable comedy club,
Yeah.
and that's it, like, call you, like, you're lucky that I'm even asking you for this type shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
like, I have lots of clients, at the end of the day, I'm offering you this because I see your small business, when we like to help small businesses as well,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then,
Oleg,
yeah,
He's bang on. I mean, a little more small talk, but you were very funny. By the way, the call was very good and you were very
he was
funny.
joking with you and shit, which is like
Yeah.
also amazing.
It's also important that you were improvised. Obviously, you can improvise, but uh, was the feedback okay? Something like that.
Yeah, I like.
But you need to tell that story. You need to bring in the discussion of, I mean, we save lives, right? And maybe, yeah, bring in that because that was a strong angle. Like people now want to have more humor, right? And they want to. So we are like the humor department. We
Yeah,
want so something like that, just as an add-on, which hits them hard. Because it really hit me when you were talking about it. That actually, yeah. I mean, people are not happy when they go out for a coffee shop, and you've seen so many people. So that was the only thing, I think if you'll have an actual call, you'll probably say all those things because it will be a natural conversation, right?
yep.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
stuff, man. Good stuff.
it's like
What do you say, Mitch?
playing on the heartstrings too, because it's true. Like when it gets to the end of, like, say the pitch, where you feel like the people are, like, kind of like you're losing them, maybe you say, hey, you know what? Your fucking workers work hard. Yeah. Are they, sometimes stressed? Yeah. Do they have long days? Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? You guys need a fucking release, man. Why don't you
yeah,
come to our show? And a great idea. He said, "Come, hey, you know what? Why don't you, I'll give you the first fucking experience for free
yeah,
to
Yeah.
show you I'm the real shit, and then you can book us for your own personal event, and then
yeah. Oh
you know,
yeah, one of the things we can also do is like all these companies which are fundraising, they usually when they raise a round from an investor, they celebrate, right? They do an celebration, right? So we can get the data of people who are actually gonna who have kind of closed the round recently or about to, and maybe we get some celebration party or their annual day party. We can bring people together saying, hey, instead of going to a bar playing bowling or just go to a movie, you can have an entertainment around your company,
yeah,
like kind of that can be timing is also important. You give them sort of these ideas with the event in mind, then you give them a grander picture. But if you're giving them, I really like the product that you made, like 2 hours product, right? hey, I mean, $1,000 an hour, it's not bad. I mean, they should be able to try it out. I mean, at the max, you giving up $2,000, but there's a chance to entertain your employees around your brand. So I think it's a great price point too, for that matter.
Thank you.
So let's probably sell it now, and we gonna make a lot of short content from this and send it to people. Whatever you said, Oleg, today is not wasted. So we're gonna
Or
use it and create short content and send it. But
sounds
what did
good.
you feel about? How did you feel about today's session? Like chilling,
Yeah.
hanging out.
It was good, man. It was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's hard to for sometimes to listen too much for for Oleg. Like he's like always talking. When I'm with him, like having shisha. So if I'm talking to someone for long, he'll be like, "Oh, man, I'll talk to somebody else." So he doesn't wait. So what's with your attention span, man?
I can talk and listen. I listen sometimes to people
Yeah. And why did you think I have ADHD? I still didn't get it. You were like, I always knew it. And since then, I've been thinking the reason you told me. Just tell that to
because you
Mitch.
jump you jump from one idea to another very fastly. You can't concentrate on one idea. I'm surprised you have been able to do streams for 10 days, to be honest. I was sure you will do 1 day, 2 days max, and you will stop doing it.
I think it's a spectrum, right? It's a spectrum, and I'm glad while we're ending this, you raised this point that it surprised you, and that's the thing that is always happen in my life. I do surprise myself because that one thing, when it becomes that one thing, then nothing distracts you. So maybe it's a spectrum of ADHD I'm at. So I'm not like person who cannot do one thing. I've been doing actually Honest Create since 6 years, and that's the only thing all my energy was into. Like he said, he got into modeling, he went all in. I mean, I felt that for 6 years of running the agency, because that's one thing. So I mean, it's a spectrum. Maybe I have it, but I still have that one thing to manifest on.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Dude, it was a good discussion. I would want to say a prayer to the universe before we end, and just a couple of minutes. Mitch, if you want to, also say a prayer, if you want to, you can too. After me, you can continue, and then we say amen and end it. Okay, Oleg, if you want to listen and pray, I don't know, but let's do it.
Okay.
Allahu Akbar. Ah, no,
I
yes.
already started, so
Boom.
so
Okay.
let's do it. Okay, so to the universe, thank you for making it happen. All three of us are here, and we felt the energy. We felt we are here for a purpose, to tell each other our purpose, and maybe help each other. Now we know each other better today, after today, and probably we'll be able to help each other more. And also for everybody's individual one thing and what they are focusing on. I pray that you make it happen. And yeah, and world peace prevails. Amen.
Amen to that. Okay. Yes, I just want to say I'm grateful for being here with you gentlemen. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful I met you, Oleg, you, Chaten, and yeah, I just want to say all blessings to you guys. So Oleg, with your production, man, just keep the foot on the pedal, which you are. And Chaten, I don't know specifics, but keep doing your entrepreneurial thing and keep networking, the space and bringing people together and collaborations. And yeah, man, I'm gonna keep my foot on the pedal. I have a motivation, which is my child coming. So my motivation is to crank it, make racks, and also practice my passions on the side for now. And that's pretty much it. I believe great things are to come. There's lots in the works, and that's it. All the blessings to you guys and to the fucking world. Amen.
Amen. Amazing, man. Amazing. Rock out to Guns N' Roses, because they're in the town tonight, and I'm going there, man. It'll be fucking awesome. Sweet child of mine.
You're going
Cool.
tonight?
Yeah, man. I told you,
Oh, that's sick.
yeah, I'll be going because I know Oleg can't come. He has a show. That's why I didn't ask him. But I had to. It's Guns N' Roses, man.
That's awesome, man. Well, yeah, like let's do more of this shit together. Let's collaborate and
Yeah.
let's put the name on the map in Toronto, man.
Let's do it, man. We'll probably get data next in the next session. We might have a sponsor, and we can actually start calling people on this podcast.
Sounds
So let's
good.
do that.
Buddy,
Sounds
that
good.
Oleg,
would, bro, that would be fucking gold. Buddy,
yeah,
like, yeah,
that's
and,
what I'm
like,
manifesting, man. So
that would
there's
be gold.
so the first person who came, Alisa, she enjoyed it last Monday, and she said, I can help you also, get some data, and we can probably do it together. So I'm like, why not? So
Sounds
it'll be
good.
cool. She's a cold calling specialist. So amongst all of us, while we are good, she's great. So and
Yeah,
even Aryan is there. He also talked about it. So both of them are interested. I mean, I think let's do it. We keep doing this.
yeah, no, that would be a
Sounds
good,
good.
especially for live streaming. It's hilarious.
It'll be hilarious, right?
Okay.
You'll get phone, sort of, got down on you and put down on you and whatever. It'll be fun. I mean, it'll be something that'll make you embarrassed for sure. So we need humor, right?
Yeah,
We need
exactly.
we need some humor to do that. So let's do it, Oleg. We'll sell the Chasing Comedy live stream on the show. Okay.
We will. We will.
That would be fun. That would
Bye.
be fun.
See you guys. Peace.
Okay,
Peace out,
guys.
brother.
Thanks for having me, man. Awesome.
You're
Take care,
welcome.
Oleg.
I enjoyed. Bye bye.
Ciao,
Bye.
guys. Peace.
Peace.